This is how I found him. Actually, I found him right about out here. He was cold and shaking, and I could tell something wasn't right. So I carried him all the way over to that three-sided shed over there, hoping I could get him to warm up and be able to stand up and drink from his mama. Because we're more than farmers. So my dad is on vacation right now, and I'm taking care of his cows while he's gone. And one of his cows is getting ready to deliver soon. And what do you know, when I brought some hay over here today, there's a baby calf. But this calf is not looking good. It was born about probably at least 4 hours ago. I figured it'd be up by now and drinking and stuff, but it's not, and it needs to get warm. So I think what we're gonna do is load it up in the back of my van, take it over to our place, and put it in our chick brooder. We're making a bed back here for that calf to lay on. I guess I'm gonna carry him over here, set him in, and we'll get him home. All right, little buddy, let's go. Izzy, you want to ride back there with him?
Sure.
Hey, buddy. So we got him back here. I'm going to take him in the brooder right there by Izzy's chicks. See what we can do. Michelle is fixing a bottle for him right now. We've got some colostrum frozen from when Maddie had her calf. It's pretty nice and warm in the brooder with the chicks. They've got 2 heat lamps in there. Oh, I'm stuck. Hey, buddy. All right. I'm really hoping that we don't have to have him here more than just tonight. I want to try to get some colostrum into him. Hopefully that'll give him some energy, and once he's able to be up on his feet, then we'll get him back with his mama. But this could be a long night, huh, buddy? And that turned out to be an understatement. It's a little cooler over on this side. They've got the heat lamps over there, but I want him to warm up real good. So I think I'm gonna go grab a heater, have that blowing over on this side. All right, buddy. Let's see what you got. At this point, we didn't know what was going on. We hadn't had experience before with having a calf in the middle of the winter, and so we never dealt with a calf in the cold like this. But we found out later that what he had was hypothermia. His mouth was really cold, and we didn't know it then. We found out later from somebody who commented on our channel, thank you so much, that when their mouth is cold like that, they're not going to be able to drink. So we should have waited until we got him really warmed up before we tried to give him a bottle. But my thinking was that I wanted to get some into him to give him a little bit of strength to start moving. And usually that is the case. You want to get him colostrum as soon as possible. By the way, if you ever buy one of these bottles to use, they come with just a little slit in the top. Milk doesn't come out good enough. You got to make the hole just a little bit bigger. You don't want them to have to try to suck so hard that they get tired of trying and they just quit. His mom is a first-time heifer, and I think it just, she wasn't doing very good. She wasn't licking him much or anything. Didn't seem like she was really trying to get him going. From what I remember with my calves, the cow's always like trying to lick them and like kind of get them moving. Another thing that I wish we would have realized sooner was how much warmth he actually needed. With most calves, if they're born in the fall or in the winter, you know, you might want to get them in the barn, out of the wind, out of the cold, and they'll be okay. But this was different. He needed to really warm up. Come on, buddy. Hey, look at that. He's sitting up. For a little bit. It's not really anything more I can do for him right now. I'm just going to let him keep warming up. I just gave him a little bit more milk. I think he swallowed it. He sat up for a tiny bit, so probably be inside for about an hour and then come back out here and check on him again. Back out here with another bottle. Warmed it up. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get him to drink. He's still shaking a lot. He moved a little bit. He was in a slightly different position than when I was out here before. He's still just not looking good at all. His mouth was still cold, and he just didn't want to drink. I decided to leave him for a little while. I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was having second thoughts. So we decided that we're gonna take the calf in the house. What it sounds like is he might have hypothermia and he needs to get warmed up. And it is pretty warm in that brooder, but I don't think it's warm enough to like really heat him up. I'm gonna take a dog kennel in the house, put it on a tarp and all that stuff, and then we're gonna take him in there and warm him up. And it's like midnight. Okay, buddy, time to move again.
He's sitting up quite nicely.
All right, we got him in here, this nice cozy bed. And I'm ready for my nice cozy bed. It's 3:30 in the morning. I came down here to check on the little calf here. And he is looking so much better. Hey, buddy. So I've actually been down here for a little while. Didn't really feel like getting the camera out because it's 3:30 in the morning, but I just had to share this. He was sitting up like this when I came down here. He had the blanket off of him. I just got that out of his way. And I got him to drink some of this bottle here. He drank about a pint, which is awesome. So I think I'm actually gonna warm up a little bit more of it and see if he'll drink that. He's tried to stand up a couple times, but he hasn't gotten all the way up yet. But this is really, really exciting because I think he'll make it now. It's not out of the woods yet though. We've still got a calf here that hasn't stood up yet. Gonna have to try to get him to drink from his mama. That could be really interesting. I think that'll be good for now. I want to go back to bed. I think now that he's like really warmed up and stuff, probably take him back out to the brooder because I'm really hoping that he'll get standing up today. That we'll be able to take him and put him with his mama. But I've got to get out and milk my cow Maddie because I was really, really tired from last night. Hey, Maddie. I know I'm late. So if she's not pregnant, it'd be this coming week that she'd go into heat again. So I've got my eye on her. Boy, I hope she's pregnant. You see here where her hair is still missing. It doesn't look like it's getting worse. I've been putting some diatomaceous earth on her. I spread some in the stall. I even did use a little bit of my fly spray the other day. This happens every single year, and it does just go away then. Got some more milk for you.
Yeah. Oh, look at him drink.
Look at that. Izzy, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
You got to keep it held up like this. You want to make sure that there's always milk at the bottom and it's not like halfway where he's sucking on air. And try to keep his neck stretched out a little bit, so like kind of make him go towards you to get it.
If he was out of there and you'd help him a little bit, I bet he could stand up.
There's a cow in the house.
It's like his back legs he doesn't want to use.
He never did make it to standing on his own while he was in the house, but he was doing so much better, and that was really, really encouraging. Sticky, slimy. Alright, we need to try to get him back out into the brooder, where it's a little cooler, but not nearly as cold as outside. We're definitely going to have to keep an eye on him while he's in the brooder though, just make sure he doesn't start shivering and shaking again. But I really think he'll be alright, and it's what he needs to be able to then get with his mama as soon as possible. Let's go eat breakfast. We'll leave him out here and we'll come check on him soon, make sure he's doing alright. Got another bottle. We want to give him at least one more bottle while he's still here. We're still trying to decide if we're going to take him back over to my dad's place today or tomorrow. I think he could go over there today and it'd be good to get him with the cow as soon as possible. The problem is that I've got to go to church really early tomorrow to practice for worship service, and I mean I'd have to go over there really early, even after I do my chores here, then go over there early tomorrow to feed the calf yet, and I'm just not sure. I've been peeking out the window and I've seen him try to stand up a few times, but still don't think he's gotten all the way up yet. All right, Hero. We decided to call him Hero. He's doing so much better, and it's really encouraging. And now again, scary part is see if we can get the cow to for sure accept him now that they've been separated. It's kind of cold out here. Got another bottle to take out to Hero. Seems to be doing all right. We decided to keep him here one more night. Just didn't feel real comfortable with taking him over to my dad's place while he's still on vacation. So we're gonna keep him here in the brooder one more night. He'll stay a little warmer in here, and we'll be able to keep an eye on him, feed him again. Oh, you're getting close there, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Hey, look at that. He's up. Woohoo! He's up on his feet. Wow, good job, buddy. Atta boy. That is so cool. This is what we've been waiting for. It's gonna give him such a much better chance now that he's up on his feet. Good job, buddy. Wow. Since he's starting to stand up in there, I'm afraid he's gonna kick over that wall in there and get over into the chicks, the heat lamp over there and everything. That would get a little scary, so I think I'm gonna make a nice stall area for him in the barn here and bring him over here. I'll just make some nice bedding in the milking stall, close this sliding door, and he will be nice and cozy in here. Come on.
Did he stand up?
Yeah, he did. I don't think he's gonna do it to walk. Woo, look at that! Getting some milk warmed up for one last bottle for Hero before I take him back. Sunday afternoon, I was really tired. I have an iced coffee to get me going. Anyways, I'm gonna take him back over to my dad's place to be with his mama. He was standing up this morning. I went out this morning to give him a bottle. He drank really well and he stood up, which was really, really exciting. He was doing a lot better than even last night. Last night he did a little bit, but this morning he was doing really, really well. And the kids are out there with him right now and they said that he's walking around and stuff. So I think he's good and ready to be back with his mama. And I guess the next thing is, again, I think I've said it about 1,000 times, is she gonna take him back? Hey buddy! Hey, stay back there. Definitely one danger of bottle feeding a calf is that you don't give it too much milk. What's even more dangerous is putting a foster calf onto a cow and then somehow they drink too much milk. I don't really understand it. A calf that was born to a cow, I've never had a problem with them overeating. But with some foster calves, I've had them drink too much and get scours. We were worried yesterday about taking him over to my dad's place and him getting too cold because he just wasn't really strong yet at all. But now that he's standing up, walking around, I think he will do just great over there now. Now we're gonna have to see if he'll stay sitting. Come on, buddy. Come on. This way. Come on. Hey, you. Sit down.
Hero.
I'm gonna spread some hay in here so it's nice and cozy, and then we're gonna pen the mama cow up with the cow.
That was a really big cow.
Now I gotta try to keep only the right cow in there. Ready for a rodeo? There you go. Get out of here. Not you, not you. Come on, buddy. Come on. That one's yours. I think they're just gonna need time together. At this point, I think he thinks that I'm his mama. But I think once they're in here together for a little while, it'll give them time to bond. I think she'll start paying attention to him, especially after we leave. I think we're here just making her nervous. If she was a more tame cow, I would try to get him to nurse on her, but she's definitely not tame enough for me to try to get her to hold still and try to get him to nurse. From here on out, it's gonna be up to my dad, I guess. So once he gets back, he's just gonna have to check on him, see if it looks like he's been nursing at all. If he hasn't been nursing, then he's gonna have to feed her a bottle. Hey Hero, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. He is a really good looking calf. Nice and stocky, healthy looking. My dad said he's been drinking from his mama. He's out here in the pasture now with her. He looks really happy to see me, like a little happy puppy. Hey buddy, hey, good boy. That's one of the big differences in a bottle calf and the calf that starts out on his mama. Our calves are always like running away from us and not wanting to let us touch them and stuff much. But if you raise a bottle calf, they're used to you and they like you, I guess. Yeah, my buddy Hero.
How'd you get that nipple on so fast?
Mad skills.
All gone.
All gone, buddy. You won't find any more there. Go.
He's trying to nurse your leg.
But I want to get it done really quickly because I'm really tired and I want to go to bed.